Thank you so much, Onyi. And she continues with this, that indeed the momentum is on to curb oil theft in Nigeria and hopefully bring the culprits to book. Now, Arise business and energy correspondent Onyi Sunday got an exclusive access to the Command and Control Center of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company and gives us a peek into the technology being employed to tackle the menace.
Crude oil theft in Nigeria has been an open secret for a very long time. Now, why no serious action has been taken to curb the menace is what Nigerians are asking. Here at the NNPC Command and Control Center, which became operational in February 2022, the technology employed here has made it easy to identify these oil thieves and apprehend them as well. Now, since installation, taking a look at this board, we can clearly see that about 396 illegal refineries have been identified and deactivated. About 413.6 thousand barrels of crude have also been recovered. Here we see 30.5 million liters of diesel also recovered. Now here 461.8 thousand liters of petrol has also been recovered. Same goes, of course, for kerosene, as we can see here. The records show now all this were achieved between April to date. Taking a look at the next board that we see here, you can clearly see that illegal refineries have been identified with their exact coordinates right here. That is what the screen is showing us at the moment. Now, if you wait a little longer, you will get to see a live picture or live video of these pits spread across in a place called Ahoda in Rivers State. Fascinating image that we see here. The pits are scattered all over. Business is thriving. What we see in most of these sacks are actually sacks of crude oil. Everyone is all part of the business here. The river close by is gone because it's all black. You might actually just call that a crude oil well. Business is thriving, and from what you see, this has been going on for a very long time. The signs of stopping them, well, we're going to have to see how that plays out in the coming months as the government pins their location, sends the information to security operatives, be it from the federal government or private security firms, to walk in there and deactivate this particular business that has been going on for a very long time. On this particular part, we can actually clearly see that you can easily spot the hot zones in this particular area. The red actually, gives us the critical areas here, as we can see. And in these critical areas, we're talking about places where, of course, all sorts are going on at this point. Illegal refineries, illegal connections, equipment vandalism. That's what's probably going on in the areas where you have the red spots. The critical priorities, as they call them, the less critical priorities actually have to do with host community issues. From what this map is showing, straight to the coordinate, very easy to find out what's playing out there. Well, I find this particular board quite interesting as it is. It is the Maritime Intelligence System. And now, of course, from this particular board that we see, it allows, of course, for the monitoring of, you might call it Nigeria's exclusive economic zones. Here it gives us visibility of the terminals located here in Nigeria. Also, of the vessels that come in and out, and which means, of course, if we find any of these vessels that actually come to move crude illegally, it's easily spotted, even when, of course, they turn off their AIS. So even when the automatic identification system is turned off, it's easy for them to pick. Any suspicious movement is also being communicated to security operatives to move in and do the necessary. Vessel to vessel, transfer of crude is also being monitored here. So you see, taking a look at the technology employed here, at how easy it is to spot these criminals. Also, when you take into consideration the communication between this room and the necessary security agencies, that question rings through. Why are we not moving in to end the theft once and for all? But the government says in a couple of months, we will find out. Onyi Sunday, Arise News.